my favorite dream. And you had to blow that whistle.
Quiet.
Oh, gorgeous. Big, round, beautiful.
Quiet.
A hot, delicious apple pie. And you had to blow that whistle.
Quiet. I can still hear you.
Oh, boy, is my back broke. Do I have to tote that gun again today?
Yeah, and all we do is walk. I joined the cavalry so as I could ride.
Ain't you been informed? This is the unmounted cavalry.
Unmounted is right.
Ain't they cute in their nighties? Yeah, cute little rascal.
Hey, you want to make anything out of it?
Sure, the upstairs gang is at your service anytime. Just ask for it.
We'll ask, but we won't send you an invitation. Come on.
No, pull outside. Wait up. Yeah. Not showing those guys where they get off at. Hey, gang, fight the lark that trills so pretty at the break of day, will you? Sergeant Gray, attention! Find the numbers. 1, 2. Wait a minute, as you were.
Remember, the general sleeps till 10.
Did you try them bending over exercises?
Yes. Why didn't you tell me to face the radiator? Now, give me my coat.
Yes, sir. Them exercises sure will improve your disposition. Indigestion, sir.
Don't I ride horseback to the cantonment every day?
Yes, sir. But maybe it's the horse that gets all the exercises.
I'll take care of who gets the exercise.
General, sir, we forgot your shirt.
We forgot my shirt.
Yes.
Sam, you good-for-nothing lazy. Someday I'm going to take you apart, piece by piece. And I suppose we forgot to take the pins out.
Good morning, Tommy.
Good morning.
Did you see it?
The car?
Come on. Brand new. Like it?
I like both of you.
Oh.
Now you've got the shirt on over my suspender.
That's the general's mood this morning.
And he hasn't even seen the car yet.
You bought it without asking.
Uh-huh.
Well, you picked a fine day to break the news to him.
Ooh, maybe I better vanish.
Oh, the general's daughter retreating under fire?
You tell me what to do. You've studied strategy.
Remove the evidence till after breakfast.
Right.
Peggy,
Good morning, Daddy.
what are you doing up so early?
Breakfast with the general.
Breakfast? No onion.
Daddy.
No, I'm late now. War on my hands. No time.
General, you've said repeatedly, an army marches on its stomach.
Napoleon said it first.
You're going to have breakfast?
No,
Please.
all right. I'll eat it, but I won't enjoy it.
You're the sweetest daddy in this beautiful old world.
Who says the beautiful world? Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, sir. Tommy, are the horses there? Whose car is that? Yours, Tommy?
No, sir.
It's ours.
What?
Yes, we just bought it. Only $70 a month.
What was the full price?
Well, $79 a month. But that includes insurance and everything.
The full price.
Just a teeny-weeny bit over $3,000.
A teeny-weeny bit over my dead body.
Be careful, Daddy. You'll have apoplexy.
I will if I want to. Home from school only 2 days, and I'm in hock for $3,000. Tommy, call up that agency. Tell them to take it away.
I believe it's rather early to call the agency, sir.
Well, then, later. But call them.
Yes.
Now then, what for breakfast?
Wheat cake, sir.
Wheat cakes. Every day for a week. In this great big country, there must be one egg.
Sergeant Gray, how many times have you been ordered to report for infractions during the past 2 weeks?
3 times, sir.
You soon get to know me well enough to call me by my first name.
Yes, sir.
What?
I mean, no, sir.
appears you overslept this morning.
Yes, sir.
Not overworking you, I hope.
No, sir, I didn't hear the first call, sir.
Hearing, Paul?
No, sir.
Well, haven't you a reasonable excuse to offer?
Yes, sir. The man in the cot next to me kept me awake all night.
Doing what?
Snoring, sir.
That's the best excuse you can think of?
Yes, sir.
Well, if this occurs again, you'll be denied leave for an entire month. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, 2 prunes. Old prunes with wrinkles. We declared war against the wrong guy. Prunes. Why don't they give us a breakfast like I used to get at home? Everything from soup to nuts. Thank you. Hey, Vinegarfoot,
Did you page me, sir?
you's got any more of these gaskets?
Yeah. We're just fresh out.
You belly robbers give me a pain in the neck. That's nice work if you can get away with it. Listen, buddy, Gray's won enough bets from us guys to pay for 1,000,000 flapjacks.
The guy draped with horseshoes and festooned with 4-leaf clovers.
Yeah, but he never fails to loan a pal dough.
And he never fails to collect either.
Hey, you got a nerve taking Gray's cakes. Hey, 'tain't fair to cheat a buddy out of his patty cake.
I'll mind this one for him.
Where is that sleepy sergeant?
He's in conference with the officer of the day.
Probably working out a plan for having his breakfast served in bed, the lucky stiff.
Go, General.
Where's your tape?
Bet you did.
I'll lay it 2 to 1.
How about the wager, old boy?
As you were, men.
We was so upset, Robert, when you was late for breakfast. Your orange juice got warm and your patty cakes got cold.
Oh, it's okay. I don't miss the gaskets anyhow.
Oh, no?
No. As a matter of fact, I was thinking very sorrowfully of you boys this morning as the officer of the day and I dallied over breakfast.
What, only the OD? I thought you'd invited the general staff.
Gray, do you want to bet me you had breakfast with the OD?
Hey, I'm in on that.
And me. Me, too.
Oh, all set for a killing, eh? Well, I'll go you one better than that.
Yeah?
I'll lay you even money,
Yeah?
and I'll have breakfast with the general.
Oh, sure. Maybe after the war.
No, within a month.
And will that breakfast include patty cakes for the sergeant?
Oh, no. He'll have roast pheasant on toast. You mean roast mule on bran.
Listen, you mugs. Even money I have breakfast with the general, including patty cake. How about that? Ho, what, no takers? I'm disappointed. How would a 2 to 1 bet interest you pikers? Come on. 5 will get you 10.
Oh, no, not me. You're taking me to the cleaners too often. Yeah, maybe I haven't been hooked for plenty.
Hey, for a guy that just had breakfast with the OD, you seem mighty hungry to me.
Prunes arouse the sergeant in
Yeah, that's more than Reverly does.
it. You know, Muggs, I wouldn't be surprised if we sailed in a week. Anybody want to bet?
I'm through being a sucker. Yeah, it's the way he springs them bets that get me.
Like that. And before you know it...
You bite, and you're hooked.
Boy, you're stupendous.
Payday!
We happen to be in the army. What would the army be if we didn't happen to be in the army? There'd be no army. Imagine if we had joined the Navy. What would the army be if we ever happened to be in the Navy? There'd be no army. But when there's work to be done, it's one for all and all for one. The Navy needs the Army, but all we need is a gun. It's lucky that we are in the Army. If we had a gun to sea, where would the Army be? That's the question. Here's the answer. The Army would be a darn sight better off. We happen to be in the Army. Where would the Army be if we didn't happen to be in the Army? There'd be no Army. Imagine if we joined the Navy. Where would the Army be if we ever happened to be In the Navy, there be no army. But when there's work to be done, it's one for all and all for one. The Navy keeps the Army. And all we need is a gun. It's lucky that we are in the Army. If we had a calm the sea, where would the Army be? That's the question. Here's the answer. The Army would be an outside general.
Outside, fall in.
Wait a minute. What's this? That's for $10. Oh, yeah, sure. What about the other
That's one, you big dog.
Wait a minute. I paid you. Wait a minute. How about the $2 you borrowed from me Wednesday night? Come on, give.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you still owe me for that sweater. Didn't I pay you? No, you didn't. Come on, $2.
Hey, just a second. You remember a week ago Sunday?
What about it?
Who paid the check on that Chinese restaurant, huh? I did. You owe me for half.
It was $2, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, I've been gypped. This is my own $2.
So what?
You paid me. I gave it to him, and he gave it to you. What do you mean?
All right, chumps. Line up and shell out. The little memo book reads, Brother Beans bets wrong, $11. Thank you, Brother Beans. Better luck next time.
There'll be no next time.
I'll bet you $5.
Oh, no.
Sergeant Gray presents his compliments to Sergeant Tubbs and requests the payment of $5. My dear Sergeant Tubbs, do you really believe $1 is worth a sock in the eye?
That squares us, pal.
Yeah. Just a minute, Jake.
It's all there. Count it. There's a whole month's pay.
Yeah, I know. I should have only bet half as much. Supposing I'd lost.
But you can't do this.
Who says I can't? I guess I know when I bet too much.
Gee, thanks.
Brother Turner owes, $16. Why, you double-crossing patty cake lifter!
Attention! Attention! Did I get it or did I get it or did I get it?
Whoa.
Are you hurt, sir? Are you all right, sir? Are you hurt, sir?
Hurt? No, I'm where the who? Take that thing away.
Yes, sir.
Why, you... Come here.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean, crashing into my horse?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing? What's your name?
Gray, sir.
What were you waving under my horse's nose?
$16, sir.
16? Say, what's he eating there?
Why, you...
Take him to the stable.
Yes, sir.
No, the horse! Here, take this horse.
Yes, sir. Hey, did you hear Gray tell the old man where to head in?
I thought it was the general telling me.
Ah, don't you know Gray's voice yet?
Sure he does.
But Gray talks so low you can hardly hear him.
Well, you might as well keep the change.
Come on. 8. 8 right.
That was a 9.
It was an 8, I tell you.
That was a 9.
You gonna believe me or what you saw?
Guess you're right.
You always speak twice before you think anyhow. Shoot a quarter.
I'll take a dime.
I'll take a nickel.
I'll take the other dime.
That's a hard one to make.
Come on, fool. Quarter, I 4 to 3.
I'll take
Head. Say, how do you spell adorable?
Like this, my friend.
Oh, boy. Say, you're lucky in everything.
Ah, she's a sweet kid, Beans. You know, real and homey. And a good sport, too. We grew up together, neighbors. We used to go every place together. You know, Beans, I think I ought to get married before going across.
You know, that sounds like a good idea to me.
I'm going to wire right away. Slip me a piece of paper.
Sure, here. And good luck.
Hey, how would you address your future wife in a telegram?
Hey, fellas, latest war bulletin. Gray just announced his wedding.
Baloney, no girl's dumb enough.
She thinks I'm the only sergeant in the Army.
Yeah, well, of course, if she's that dumb.
Telegram for Sergeant Gray.
Telegram for Sergeant Gray. Telegram for Sergeant Gray. Telegram for Sergeant Gray.
You looking for me?
Are you Sergeant Gray?
Nobody else but.
I got a telegram for you.
Probably from the general.
Sure. It says, Dear Pal Gray, can I have the pleasure of your company at breakfast? Affectionately yours, the General. P.S. We will have patty cakes.
Thank you, lad.
Thanks.
What's the matter, buddy? Bad news?
No, of course not.
Well, then what are you looking so sad about?
Sad? Oh, I just received a mild shot. They just struck oil on my Texas ranch.
Did they bring in a gusher?
20. How do you like them apples, chumps?
At ease. September 13, 1917, Florida. The following men are given 3 1/2 hours leave beginning at 10 a.m. on September 15 and ending at 9:30 a.m. on September 16. Sergeant Solomon, Sergeant Banning, Sergeant Gray, Sergeant Turner, Sergeant Johnson, Sergeant Scripps. Well, shoot. Don't wait until morning.
Just planning my line of attack, General.
All right, go ahead and attack.
Hello, Captain.
Oh. Hey, what are you doing? Hello, Tommy. Out in the rain.
Business for the taxi.
Cost me over $3,000 a taxi.
Uh-huh. Too much English there, Captain.
Tommy, did you bring the order?
Yes, sir.
This first one's marked Special Emergency.
War Department. The Intelligence Department again reports that enemy agents active in the vicinity of your command continue to obtain information regarding troop, embarkations, and other secret matters, apparently traceable to leaks or carelessness within your own division. You are instructed and so forth to take immediate steps and so forth. By George, this is serious. Leaks or carelessness within your own division.
Secret agents. They're spies, aren't they?
Spies? Of course they're spies.
That's the second notice, isn't it, sir? No, third, but we won't discuss it now. Tommy, issue an order that the staff meets tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Thought you said your taxi service is for enlisted men only. How does Tommy rate a ride? He's an officer, you know. Yes, how about that, Peg?
It's after hours. And besides, Tommy doesn't count.
That's right. You should stick to officer.
Why?
You're the general's daughter.
I never forget that.
That's the stuff, Peg. Just the same, it's bad for the men. It weakens their morale.
Giving them a ride weakens their morale?
Of course. You, the general's daughter? Discipline's bad enough as it is. By the way, I heard that one of the non-coms made a bet that he'd have breakfast with you.
With me? A non-com? Tommy, have you heard anything about this?
Yes, sir. The bet was that he'd not only eat breakfast with you within 30 days, but that you'd also serve him with, well, with patty cake.
Patty cake?
Yes, sir. Patty cake.
Well, for crying out loud, I'll be a spotted monkey. Patty cakes. General staff meets sharp at 5.
Yes, sir.
Right, Sergeant. Headquarters.
Yes, sir.
Well, thanks for the lift, miss.
Yeah, that goes for me, too.
And me, too. It was sure nice of you.
Only too happy to be of service.
Oh, that service deluxe.
Hey, never mind the crack. She's a lady.
I said deluxe.
Thanks is enough. Never mind her looks. Well, let's go, fellas.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thanks again, and goodbye.
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 Yeah, goodbye.
Hey, what a dope I am. I forgot to get her name. Somebody kick me.
She's what I call class.
Yeah, up to now, it's been a great war.
Looks as though that guy's gonna spoil it, though. Yeah. Come on.
Why should I tell the boys who I am?
So they'll have the proper respect for you.
As soon as they find out, they'll be scared to death of me. And that's just what you want. You're jealous.
Absolutely.
Oh, forget it, Tommy. They're all nice boys.
Well, I'm still jealous.
Very funny, very funny.
You're holding up the taxi service.
Listen, I have some rights, haven't I?
No. Can I take you anywhere,
Oh,
soldier?
no, thanks. Not going anywhere.
Hey!
Well, I made it.
I see you did.
I thought if that invitation was still open, I'm all out of breath.
I can see that, too.
I'm not the runner I used to be. Since I passed 50, I seem to have slowed up. Besides, when I just looked, I didn't see how pretty you were.
Where do you want to go?
What?
I'm offering you a lift, if you'll tell me where you want to go.
Oh, of course. I want to go to my tailor's.
I thought Uncle Sam was your tailor.
Officers have to outfit themselves.
Are you an officer?
Well, can't you tell by the stripes?
Mm-mm.
Honest?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, then I'll have to explain what we Army men call insignia. You perhaps have seen other fellows with stripes on the shoulders?
Oh, yes.
Well, they're just lieutenants and captains. I'm a sergeant.
That's very interesting.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Do you know the general?
Know him? Huh, we're like that.
You are?
Sure. And I like the old upper.
And I suppose he likes you.
Well, it's not for me to say, but otherwise, why should he invite me over to his house all the time for meals?
Oh, you eat with him?
Sure. I had breakfast over there this morning. Hey, take it easy, sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, I hear the general has a daughter.
He has.
What is she like?
Oh, she's a nice girl, but she looks like the general, poor thing.
What's her name?
Well, I call her Cuddles.
Isn't this your tailor shop?
Oh, yes, it is. I don't want to... If you're driving back,
Yes?
would you mind giving me another lift?
If you'll introduce me to the general.
It's a bet.
Hey, Mo, where are you?
He asked me where I am.
My uniform ready yet?
He asked me if it's ready.
How much?
He asked me how much. Still $70.
Shall we flip a coin? Double or nothing.
Don't ask.
Here we are. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Aren't enlisted men punished for wearing tailor-made uniforms?
Oh, no. They're only punished for getting caught wearing tailor-made uniforms.
Well, then why take a chance?
Well, I'm a very lucky guy. Besides, I'm having my picture taken tomorrow for my mother.
First off, am I right for tailor-made uniforms?
Let me take the wheel. I haven't driven a real car since I enlisted.
Horses for you.
I know the shortest cut back to camp. Oh, kind lady, let me drive.
Oh, all right. Get in.
Well, camp again.
You certainly deserve a medal for those shortcuts. I'll bet we didn't go over 30 miles out of our way.
Mad?
You know what I'd do if I were the general?
I know what I'd do if I were the general.
What?
I'd order me to take a ride with you every day.
I believe this is where you get out.
Yes, it is. Thanks for the lift.
Oh, don't mention it. I do the same for any of the boys.
Oh, of course, only I...
You what?
Oh, nothing. Well, good night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Same to you.
Good night.
Good night. You forgot something.
Right.
Your uniform.
Right. You know, I'm having my picture taken tomorrow.
Yes, for your mother.
If they turn out well, I may order some extra ones.
Very sensible.
Yes. Did I thank you for the lift?
You did.
That's right, I did. Well, good night.
Good night.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've got 23 and a half hours leave tomorrow.
That's nice.
Yeah, the whole day. It starts at 10 in the morning.
Isn't that lovely?
Some of the fellows make dates with girls.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
I don't suppose you could,
No, I'm afraid I couldn't.
no. Well, good night.
Good night.
Did you toot for me?
What's your name, Sergeant?
Bob.
Mine's Peggy.
Thanks, Peggy.
What time did you say your leave starts tomorrow?
At 10.
I'll be here to take you to the photographer's. Don't be late.
Late. I'll stay right here and wait. Hey, buddy. I'm not the same fellow who went out on this pass.
What's the idea?
I'm a changed man. In here.
Oh, stewed, eh?
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah, with a glass eye.
No soul, no heart, no imagination. Good night, my sad and lonely friend.
I get the strangest feeling when I see stars above. Just the mention of spring and bells start to ring. It must be love. What is this new adventure that I keep dreaming of? When you hear symphonies and it's just the breeze, it must be love. My heart goes pitter-pat, it never did that before. Blue skies dazzle my eyes, and there's a million bluebirds round my door. I'm at the gates of heaven, just waiting for a show when somebody can be as happy as me. It must be love. I get the strangest feeling when I see stars above. Just the mention of spring and bells start to ring. It must be love. What is this new adventure that I keep dreaming of? When you hear symphonies the Army. Where would the Army be if we didn't happen to be in the
Hi,
Army?
General.
There'd be no
Bet you
Army. Imagine if we had joined the Navy.
So long,
What would the Army be if we ever happened to be in the Navy? There'd be no Army.
How's the big oil man today? How's our little bride crew?
General, sir, the patty cakes are a bit overdone, sir, this morning, sir.
That's good cooks and miners? Yes, we out here. The roast of beef, she's not so good, but the pumpkin pie, oh, she's lovely.
Our Dios, monsieur. Fresh from these delicatessen.
Now, the derricks are all milk, Mr. Gray. Just half a gallon, sir. Telegram for Sergeant Gray. Telegram for Sergeant Gray.
Telegram for Sergeant Gray.
Telegram for Sergeant Gray.
Telegram for Sergeant Gray. Sergeant Bob Gray. That's you. Dear Bob, hope you have a nice war. Mr. and Mrs. Bud Palmer.
Why, you...
Hey, is that invitation still good, or is this a private fight?
No. Anybody can get into it.
Whoa, wait a minute, buddy, wait a minute. Our lead starts in a half an hour.
Yeah, don't mix it with the upstairs gang. They've had their lead.
Sure, they got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose is right. Not to this outfit. So long, General.
Lafayette, here we come.
Keep your chops, you flirt.
Attention!
Who threw that tomato? I said, who threw that tomato?
What tomato, sir?
This tomato.
Oh, that tomato. I don't know, sir. I did it, sir. Threw it at Casey. Missed, sir.
You mean you missed Casey?
Yes, sir.
Gray, you are a menace to military discipline. One more infraction and I'll have your stripes. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, Sergeant. Go ahead.
Tommy, will you please get out of this car? I've something important to do.
Well, what do you call a proposal of marriage? Something trivial?
I'll have dinner with you tomorrow night.
Yes, but what about my proposal?
Listen, Tommy. If I were a man, A smart man. And I wanted to propose to a girl. A smart girl. I think I'd wait until I was dancing with her or something. And the music was soft and the lights were low.
That's a date. So long.
Goodbye, Tommy.
The expression on my uniform. Gray certainly made a hit with the old man.
Something tells me the sergeant's going to be promoted to a buck private.
Hey, you can't wear that. Orders are nothing but government stuff.
Orders are for slaves. For your information, my friends, this is a uniform. Look it over, boys. You paid for it.
You look awfully sweet, darling, but you can't wear it.
What odds you offer?
I'm not offering any, but I'm taking yours on that breakfast with the general.
Try and squirm out of that one.
Yeah, come on, Pikers. 5 will get you 10, remember?
Is the sergeant going to Welch?
Well?
My lads, for generations, the Greys have stood on their word.
Yeah.
Even in the face of adversity. It's an old family tradition.
Yeah.
You mean that still stands?
It still stands.
With patty cakes?
With patty cake.
Oh, boy, here's Santa Claus without his beard.
Boy, I'll take you for a month's pay on that one.
Me too, I'm in.
I'm on.
Yeah, put me down for 10 smackers. Hey, I'll take 20 of that easy money, Gray.
25 I meant for me.
Prepared for all, but put me down for 25. Attention!
Why aren't you at attention?
I am, Sergeant. It's the slicker that's at ease.
Is that an issue uniform?
No, sir.
Take it off.
Yes, sir.
These uniforms are a disgrace. Take them off. Sergeant Burke.
Yes, sir.
Confiscate every one of them. Turn them in.
Yes, sir. Beg pardon, sir. These men have 23 and a half hours leave today. You're leaving them rather stripped, sir.
We'll make out a requisition and have them replaced immediately. Sergeant Gray, you ever read Army regulations?
Yes, sir.
You were issued government underwear, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Then shed those dude panties.
Yes, sir.
Corporal, see these are sent to the supply room.
So, orders are for slaves, huh? Okay, slave, we'll take care of you. Hey, fellas?
You said it.
We told you not to start anything. Now, you smart guys are going to find us on the payroll. You know that, don't you?
Maybe I get 2 pair of pants.
Yeah, maybe you do. Get out of here. Here, Tubbs, you look like you're pretty fast. Get your slicker and your leggings on and run that over.
I'm practically there.
And keep yourself covered up, too.
Yeah, come on, hurry up.
Come on, get your leggings on.
Hurry
Get
up,
the
will you,
slicker.
Tubbs? I got a date.
Come on, snap out of it. Will you make me nervous?
Don't stop to bet your horse either, will you?
And if you're careful, nobody will know the difference.
You're responsible for this,
now
too.
tender.
Hey, quit playing house and go to work.
Oh, hurry up, will you, Tubbs? She's waiting.
Who?
My girl.
Come on, let's go. Beat it.
Do you guys know that I hold you in the palm of my hand? Hurry up!
And don't forget what I told you.
Hey, hurry up, we're on our leave already.
Be sure to come back.
Hey, you, what's the big idea?
What idea?
Running around uniting. Listen, buddy, I got an order for a new issue.
Yeah, where is it?
In me pocket. Let's see it. Where is it? Wait a minute, I'll find it.
Oh, yeah? You can't pull that on me. Let's go.
Corporal, must you get... Come on, wise guy.
Hey.
Hey, you can't do this to me.
That's right, I can.
I didn't have leave today anyway.
What's my point?
It's 9. Try and make it.
I always make 9.
7. What's the matter, buddy? The poorhouse is over the hill. Who shoots? Mida.
Look, asleep. I'll break that up. Don't miss.
He beat it. Well, I'll be. He didn't go out. He couldn't have come by us.
Well, it's a cinch he ain't here.
He pulled a Houdini.
Unless he crawled through this window.
I'm awfully sorry I'm late.
Another 5 minutes and you couldn't apologize.
That's what I was afraid of.
Why the slicker?
Well,
Oh, I know.
you do.
Certainly. You're afraid an officer will find out what you're wearing under it.
What?
The tailored uniform. You've got it on.
Peggy, you're a mind reader. Almost.
Come on, get in.
Is that an officer over there?
No, I don't see any.
Well, here we go.
To the photographers.
Hey, fellas, come here, quick. Take a look at that. That bozo makes mugs of all of us and then oils out. We'll get him for this.
Yeah, we'll go and take his slicker.
Buddy, you got a real idea.
Here.
Where the heck is Tubbs with our uniforms?
Hey, gang, I've been unavoidably retained.
Photographer's at the end of the corridor.
Oh, thank you.
You'll have to take that slicker.
Look here. You don't mind if I ask you not to come in while I'm being done, do you?
I see. I'm a poor inspiration.
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm funny about pictures. I don't like to have anybody around. Even when I was a kid and the family sat for a group, I had mine taken by myself.
But I'm not going to be in the picture.
Yes, I know, but, well, even one person around breaks me all up. And if I look nervous or anything, well, you know how mothers are.
All right. Go in and suffer alone.
I tell you what, you wait at the Rivoli Cafe. It's right next door, and anyway, you promised we'd have a dance there. Going down, I'll take you.
Never mind. I'll get a table. But hurry.
That makes 57 soldiers so far that want their pictures by the 20th sure.
That should make the next sailing date not later than the 22nd.
Take this message to headquarters. I'm shipping about 2,000 prints between the 20th and the 22nd. Get that off today, sure.
Can you take me right away? I'm in a hurry.
Certainly, step right over here. Take off the coat, please.
No, just take me like this.
Well, you won't look so good in that raincoat.
I'll look a lot better than without it. See?
How in the world?
Oh, I loaned it to the general.
What?
Yeah. The poor guy had leave and had nothing to wear.
Amazing.
Yeah. You think every soldier has a uniform, don't you?
Certainly.
That's what you think. They loan us one when we go on leave. The boys around the camp have to go around in their underwear.
You don't say.
It doesn't seem possible. Our great country, so rich, so powerful, and no uniform.
Hey, my sitting room's froze.
Darling, Siberian winters had nothing on you. You know, you were the coldest proposition I think I ever knew. And I figured my chance, oh, say, 1,000,000 to 1. But I took my chances, and it looks to me like the ice is breaking. Now you're talking my language. Baby, now we're getting somewhere. You said something when you said love. Till you stepped in my kitchen, baby, we were getting nowhere. You said nothing till you said love.
You seem to know Sergeant Gray quite well.
Sergeant Gray has sung to us here many times.
Does he sing?
Why, of course. Didn't you know it?
No, it's all news to me.
Would you like to order now?
No, thanks. I'll wait for him. Here he comes now.
Baby, now we're getting somewhere. You said something when you said, oh, I love you. You said something when you said love.
Sergeant Gray?
Hello, Paul. 2 orders of everything.
Yes.
Was I long?
No, not very. No, officers. You can take off your slicker now.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I...
Well, I've looked everywhere, and there isn't an officer in the...
Just my luck.
Come on, let's dance anyway.
We're hot. This is the car.
Hey, that's the bus, all right. How about taking a look in there?
Okay, I'll search this building. Deploy and cover the neighborhood.
And you also sing.
Paul tells everything he knows.
No use. That guy's the invisible man. Yeah? Well, he was in there 15 minutes ago.
How about camping right here in this bus? Hey, wait here. We've got one more chance.
Sergeant,
Hello, Eddie.
how about a song?
Oh, no,
Please, Bob.
well, all right.
Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you one of our most popular patrons, Sergeant Gray. Good night, my lucky day.
Yeah.
Sometimes the art of parting calls for a tear or sigh. Sometimes it's not so easy to say goodbye. My heart is much too happy for us to part that way. I'm certain you'd rather have me just smile and say good night, my lucky day. Many thanks for all the happiness you brought me. lights beyond the blue horizon for tomorrow. Who can tell, it may be burdened down with sorrow. That's love, my lucky day. The way you rocked when I awoke, I knew my ship was in. Then from above, along came love and said, how have you been? Good night, my lucky day. Thanks again for every moment's been a pleasure. In my heart your memory I shall always treasure. Good night, my lucky day.
Pardon us for the intrusion, Sergeant, but the General has ordered the immediate confiscation of all slickers. We're very sorry to trouble you at a time like this, but we must have that slicker at once.
Oh, listen, Beans, have a heart.
You can come out with us, or we'll take that slicker here.
All right, I'll go outside. I gotta give my girlfriend an alibi.
Okay.
I have to attend to an important matter for my pals, but I'll be back. Will you excuse me?
Certainly. But don't be too long.
All right, Romeo, take it off.
Now then, fellas.
Come on, get it. Get that slicker. Get that slicker. Go on. I got him. You got it? Okay. Attention! Sergeant Gray's compliments, miss. The sergeant regrets his unavoidable absence for the moment and wants you to have his coat room checked for his slicker.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think it's time we get out of here. The fellow looks like a plant. Maybe intelligence department.
Better start packing right away.
Hey there! Raise your pants! Going down?
I knew you were here. I saw your car out in front.
Hello, Tommy.
Anybody sitting here?
Yes, no. That is, there was someone, but,
His name?
I forgot.
Good. Shall we dance?
Never mind those plates. We won't need them. Bring the chemical box.
Aye,
Yes, and you better pack the camera the first thing.
So, it's you again.
Let me get at him. So, you let the general take your uniform, huh?
Shut up.
Have your guns ready. This guy is dangerous. Right in there. That's him.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm Sergeant Gray, Headquarters Company.
Sure you are, and I'm Secretary of War. Put the bracelets on him.
What about these two?
We'll take them. I'll call headquarters.
Attention to roll call. Sergeant Penning. Sergeant Banning. Sergeant Tubbs. Sergeant Turner. Sergeant Solomon. Sergeant Gray. Sergeant Gray. Sergeant Gray. Sergeant Schultz. Sergeant Squibb.
Good morning, Sam.
Morning, Tommy.
Morning, Peggy.
Any reports?
Yes, sir. Rather unusual. All the men of Headquarters Company were without their uniforms yesterday.
Without their uniforms?
Yes, sir. I'll answer that.
Daddy, what happens to a soldier who was AWOL?
Court-martialed.
But supposing he has a good reason?
No soldier ever has a good reason.
Chief of the City Police on the phone, sir.
What you want?
He requests that you come to his office at once, sir. Says they have arrested 3 important enemy agents.
Good.
Says that one of them claims to be a soldier of this division.
One of our men, an enemy agent? Ridiculous.
The chief seems to think it's true, sir.
Well, that may account for these leaks. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Captain Burns, meet General Markley. General, Captain is with our intelligence department. He can give you all the details.
Captain, the chief tells me you have captured 3 very important enemy agents.
Only 2, General. The third man is the sergeant in Headquarters Company and was the direct means of capturing the enemy agents. I was just about to release him.
We can always depend on our men in any emergency. What's his name?
Sergeant Robert Gray.
Sergeant Gray. Fine soldier. Splendid chap. Had my eye on him for a long time.
Maloney.
Maloney?
I was calling my assistant, Maloney, to have Gray brought in.
Never mind. I'll release Gray myself. He's entitled to it.
Lock the cell, will you please?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Bob, I'm so sorry. But it's all right now.
Well, my daughter seems to know you, Sergeant.
Why, yes, Daddy. We're old friends. Taxi service, you know.
I want to congratulate you, Sergeant. You've done a fine piece of work.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We need men like you. I'll keep you in mind for possible promotion.
Thank you, sir.
Captain, in your report to the Intelligence Department, don't forget to give proper credit to Sergeant Gray.
Yes, sir.
Daddy, you haven't had breakfast yet. Don't you think you and
Have you
Tommy...
had breakfast, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Well, come on then.
What's this?
Check for your slicker. You're liable to need it. Come on.
See anything you like there, Sergeant?
Sausages and wheat cakes would do for me, sir.
I should have known it'd be you, Gray. Bring me an order of those patty cakes. What do you want, Tommy?
Raspberries, sir.
And hunt!
Look at that. Hunt!
It was very kind of you, sir, to ask me to breakfast.
Don't mention it. I hope you enjoyed the patty cakes.
Beg pardon, sir?
I say I hope you enjoyed the patty cakes.
Oh, very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sergeant, take my daughter home. As soon as she's ready.
Yes, sir.
See you later, Peggy.
Goodbye, Dad.
And we have to pay him off.
The war ain't gonna last that long.
But you haven't left yet. Maybe we'll still have time for roast duck at the river later.
I have a hunch we're leaving tonight.
I'm afraid you're right.
You mind if I sing?
Do you mind if he sings?
I wouldn't bet a quarter that my mental state is what it ought to be. For me, the weather makes me dizzy and my head keeps buzzing like a busy bee. Oh, gee, apparently I'm healthy. I'm much too young to die. I've got a premonition Mr. Cupid's gonna proposition me. I get the strangest feeling when I see stars above.
Just the mention of spring, and bells start to ring.
It must be love.
What is this new adventure that I keep dreaming of?
When you hear symphonies and it's just a breeze, it must be love.
My heart goes pitter-pat. It never did that before.
Blue skies dazzle my eyes, and there's a million bluebirds round my door. I'm at the gates of heaven, just waiting for a song, when somebody can be as happy as me. It must be love.
That guy is out of uniform.
Will you write me, Peggy?
Every day,
I hate to say goodbye.
me too. All right, Dad.
What is this new adventure that I keep dreaming of? When you hear symphony and it's just a breeze, it must be.
What are you doing in those clothes?
Having an acute attack of heart trouble.
Out of uniform and AWOL. You're under arrest. Come on, come on.
Blue skies dazzle my eyes, and there's a million bluebirds round my door. I'm at the gates of heaven, just waiting for a show, when somebody can be as happy as me. It must be love.
I'll lay you 5 to 1 the general comes to my wedding.